IDC data, ASUS is the #1 notebook brand in Southeast Asia region with 26% market. And ending last 2016, in the Philippines, ASUS has recorded a phenomenal 20 times growth over the last 5 years. So thank you very much for your support. So we appreciate the trust, and we will ensure that we will continue this sustained growth momentum in the coming years. And this is 2016. We are proud to share with you that ASUS consumer notebook has achieved 22% market share in the Philippines. And these are the key segments where ASUS is considered the market leader. From the Metro Manila region, Core i5 segment, Core i7 segment, and the certain months in last year. And this year, we want to challenge ourselves, and we want to set the bar even higher by reaching 50% market share in ultra-thin segment. So this is a very aggressive target, and we are confident we are able to achieve that with all the support from our partners and our customers in the Philippines. And again, thank you for joining us, and we hope you will enjoy tonight's show. Thank you.
Thank you, ASUS Philippines Systems Group Country Manager, Mr. George Su. With its revolutionary features and sophisticated design, the all-new ZenBook 3 redefines the meaning of a luxury notebook. Beneath its premium look and feel is a powerful notebook that will go the distance in terms of power and performance. The ZenBook 3 Deluxe's transcendence of the usual industry expectations lies parallel in the way today's Filipino women break conventions and traditions. To celebrate today's modern Filipino, we would like to present the latest collection from one of the country's most respected and most iconic fashion designers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the creations of a fashion designer extraordinaire, Mr. Rajo Laurel. There you have it, the marvelous creations of Mr. Rajo Laurel.
My concept of modern empowerment would be somebody who is confident, curious, and has the courage to do something different and break the mold. The role of an empowered woman in today's society may be to inspire the youth, teach them that being a woman, you're not limited. Of having the right technological tool in today's world is because right now the digital revolution is happening. The ZenBook for me represents my life, inside showbiz and outside showbiz, personal, and it all comes together into one. I've ever seen. Aside from that, it keeps my life compartmentalized. Women are constantly taking roles left and right, and it's all about managing time. I think really balancing your work and your life. I think I am able to do all these things because I take time within the day for myself. I'm a content creator. I like to keep relevant in the digital world, and I think that the ZenBook helps me do that. And of course, it's super cute.
The Asus ZenBook 3 Deluxe is a notebook with no rival in beauty and style. As one of the country's most influential style icon, the newest Asus ZenBook 3 Deluxe brand ambassador is a modern Filipino who breaks conventions and defines her own style. and gentlemen, experience the new ZenBook 3 series. To officially welcome our newest ambassador and our featured designer, may we invite Aces Philippines Product Manager for Consumer Notebooks, Mr. Joey Noco, and Aces PR Head, Mr. Andy Factola, on stage.
Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to Transcendence. Okay, I'd like to talk about the product, but before we start, I'd like to call back Mr. Rajo Laurel and Ms. Isabelle Daza up here in the middle. Welcome. Hi, thank you for that. Welcome to Transcendence. Okay. So actually, we just have a few questions that I think everybody would like to know. So Isabelle, I heard that you were able to experience ZenBook 3 for about a week or more. Tell us about your experience.
Yes, so I was lucky enough to get the ZenBook 3 Deluxe in advance, and I absolutely love it. Aside from the fact that it's very sleek, it's light, that's very important to me, the aesthetic of the tool. Syempre, also, inner beauty counts. So the Asus ZenBook Deluxe 3, it has a very clear resolution, and that's important to us in our industry. Its battery life lasts like nothing I've ever seen in a day and age where we're constantly charging our devices. And not only that, it's very quick to respond. So I haven't found any time that it lags or it hangs. And it's very smart. I don't know. I'm connected to it already.
Thank you for that. Mr. Rowe, I have a question for you. Because I'm noticing this trend that technology and fashion, they seem to be converging. Do you agree? Tell us more about it. What do you think?
Well, absolutely. In this day and age, we want to be connected. We always want to be the fastest and the best. So basically, using the ZenBook 3 Deluxe, we are now able to do things faster, quicker, and at the pace as the Filipino designer that is going global.
There you have it, folks. Words from our newest brand ambassador, the beautiful Miss Isabelle Daza, and the fashion icon, Mr. Rajo Laurel. Thank you once again. So once again, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the night. So, I know you want to learn more. It's not just all about the beauty, right? So let's talk about what's inside and what's powering this UX 490. So there are 5 main things that I'd like to talk to everyone about. It's just 5 key points that I think is going to be very important when we talk about the UX 490. Could I have the next slide, please? Sorry.
Oh, ROG.
Sorry, some technical glitches. Very good. Okay. So you've seen glimpses of the new UX 490, okay? But I think you've also noticed that in the fashion show, you saw a couple of other laptops that we haven't really announced. Okay, they're the UX 530 and the UX 430. These 3 are going to complete our lineup for the year. Okay, but let's talk about the UX 490. Okay, this is the ZenBook 3 Deluxe. Okay, 5 main key points I'm going to talk about. First up is beauty. Okay, just by glimpses of the notebook, you already know how wonderful and how beautiful this notebook is. Okay, when Isabelle Daza walked up on stage and placed the laptop there, it's something that you already know is going to catch attention wherever you bring it. Okay, it's one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful laptop that I've ever seen. That I think you would agree with me that you've seen as well. Aren't they? So it's really for us, ultra mobility designed for the elites. Okay? It's designed for image and fashion mixed with power. It's something that you'd want to bring when you go out, outside of your bag instead of inside. It's something you'd actually want to ramp around. It's something that you know you'd like to display outside instead of just inside your house. But shrinking it into a very sleek and ultra-thin profile doesn't mean we had to make sacrifices. This ultra-mobility, this device, we actually put more into less. The ZenBook 3 Deluxe, while 30% more thin than our nearest competitor, it's actually much lighter than it too. At around less than 1 kilograms lighter than the nearest competitor, it's something that you wouldn't expect would be so powerful, right? It's a unibody all-metal finish that takes 40 steps to accomplish, and it's capped with gold highlights at the rounded edges to complete the all-around sophisticated look, to cap it all off. The material is an aerospace-grade aluminum alloy that's 50% stronger than the industry standard. And the screen, it's protected by Gorilla Glass 5. It's thin, yet ultra tough. Amazing, isn't it? Then of course, for those who don't like the blue hue, we do have the neutral color balance, which is the quartz gray, for a more balanced lifestyle and color choice. Of course, it's nothing. It's not going to be worth it. It's nothing but just a pretty device, right? It has to be something that you actually want to bring with you and something that you can actually use. So let's talk about performance. The ZenBook UX 490 carries a Core i7, 16 GB of RAM, and up to 1 terabyte of SSD inside. We even have support for dual 4K monitors on the go. To cool its power, we actually had to redesign the system altogether. It features the world's thinnest 3mm fan, and inside it is 0.3mm liquid crystal polymers to make sure that the laptop is really cool when you're using it. Not only that, we don't use the regular SSDs inside. We use an NVMe PCIe by 4 SSD compared to the regular SSDs that our competitors use. It's up to 20 times faster than HDD Ultrabooks in the market. Furthermore, our memory is overclocked too. We use a 2133 MHz RAM compared to the 1600 MHz that our competitor uses, out of the box. And of course, you've been asking, ultra-thin device, ultra-powerful, ultra-ubos agad ang battery? Well, not really. With the ZenBook 3 Deluxe, you get up to 10 hours of battery life. Amazing, isn't it? And with a dual onboard Wi-Fi AC, we guarantee the best connection whenever it's available. Next up, let's talk about the display. I mean, it looks good, it has good performance, but it's not really going to be a complete package if the things that you want to do on it doesn't look good, right? Well, the ZenBook 3 Deluxe has a 14-inch Full HD IPS display with TV grade 1000:1 contrast and 300 nits. Trivia, an average TV only has 100 to 200 nits, So that's more powerful than the average TVs you find in most homes today. And it looks all the more beautiful with an almost impossibly close to zero bezel. At just 7.4 mm bezel, it looks like it doesn't even exist. Relatively, this is much more compact than our nearest competitors. And if you actually need to have the image or have the display tweaked to your liking, we actually have the Asus Splendid Technology software, which you could tweak according to how you want your display or your pictures and videos to look like. The XSTIG in particular reduces the blue light for comfortable reading. For those who like to work at night when it's dark right before you sleep. And then with the True to Life technology, we offer 200% better sharpness in details when it's activated. We've upped the standard in sound too. So you've got the performance, you've got the beauty, you've got the display, and then you've got the sound. And now, we want to tell you that despite the thin frame, we have a quad speaker system with smart amp, co-developed with Harman Kardon. It's more powerful than it looks. It really, really meets expectation. It even goes beyond it. The 4-piece speakers produce sound that immerses you similar to what you would find in a surround sound, but in a more intimate level. And like our display adjustment, we actually have a software that you can adjust the sound to your liking and to your need, just like a normal sound system. All in all, we believe that these 4 things cap up the wonderful experience. But there's actually so much more that the UX490 offers. Okay? And to top the UX490 experience, we have a full-size keyboard on it. Most culture things will have to do with an 80% shrunk keyboard, but not us. We feature a full-size backlit keyboard with 1.2 mm travel distance for the ultimate comfortability in typing. The keyboard is not shrunk. And of course, we have the fingerprint scanner where one touch lets you access your device. So you don't have to choose which user has to log in. If you're already pre-registered, the one who touches the laptop, you'll automatically be logged in. It's amazing and efficient. We also have Cortana with voice and all the available software that the Windows devices come with. And then of course, I know you'd also like to hear about the UX430 and 530. So I'm just going to be brief about this. Okay? The UX430 and 530 embodies the spirit of the UX490, but in a more affordable or attractive price point. Okay? It sports the same glossy metal finish with 5 different levels of coating. It also has the incredible sound by Harman Kardon, and also has the same seamless one-piece keyboard that's full size, not shrunk, and all the other features available. Okay? So there you have it, folks. And lastly, but not the least, we have a small surprise for you for the UX430 and 530. Everybody says that such a thin device can't be as powerful, right? The last bit of surprise that we have today is that despite the thin frame, we were able to put a Core i7, a 1TB SSD, 16 GB of RAM that's overclocked to 2132 MHz, and for these 2 notebooks, we were able to fit in a GTX 950M inside it. So there you have it, the UX490, the 430, and the 530. Thank you.